Hello and welcome. It's 20% bonus fame day, so I thought I'd get into the Volkswagen ID.R. I haven't driven that for a while now, and go back to Dubai Autodrome National Circuit. Really interesting race. So first thing we're going to do is hire the agent and the manager. Definitely need that. And wait, what's this happening? Obviously, this is not time for cleaning the track. Well, okay, I was doing that because this car sounds like your favorite vacuum cleaner, or maybe not your favorite vacuum cleaner. So, race volume is a little bit lower than normal. Now, I gotta be careful there. This car is interesting. It's just really ridiculous downforce with this car. The grip is just shocking. There's things you can do in this car like, okay, this is not necessary. I'm not gonna be doing that again. You absolutely do not need to be taking any cut right there. In fact, you shouldn't, because you're giving up earnings, both fame per minute and regular. In fact, I'm not going to take this cut for the most part either. I'm going to keep this on track, because once you learn how to handle this car, it's shocking. My first couple of times doing this race, it was actually quite difficult, but you basically have to throw out how you normally race and try it all over again. So you'll watch this as I head into corner one. Like, this guy's in my way, but I might lift for a microsecond. Let's see here. Yeah, I did a micro lift. Normally, you'd be pinned till quite a ways into this. And you'll see that. We're going to be jumping ahead quite a lot here, because this is a long race. I've got to go past 179 kilometers to get first place. You notice there, no off track. Not even for a microsecond. Not at all. So, here, I'm definitely going off track. And that is even more beneficial as traffic gets a little bit crazy. Here is the jump you could take. So it wasn't clickbait there. That jump can be crazy in this car. You can clear the entire road. Usually that's what I would be doing during an endurance race. In this car, you really don't need to. It's good to know it's possible if you fall behind and you need to catch up. Have the brakes on before you land, or else you're going to really waste time when you get back on track. So if you're getting in trouble, that is a good way to make up some time. But just check this out. This gets really quite ridiculous. Like, look at that. Pretty close to him, no off track. So once you get the hang of this car at this track, it's just amazing the kind of stuff you can pull off. And so again, here I'm going to be on the brakes, or just lift for a little bit. Oh my! Wow! Didn't mean to do that this early. That's the one danger of cutting, is anticipating the traffic as you get back into it, which I failed miserably. However, one thing that makes this race in this car so amazing as I'm reaching 100 kilometers is this car, the windshield won't crack, and it shows very little signs of damage. Your top speed and acceleration suffer a little bit, and your grip suffers a little bit, and we will see the consequences of that in a bit. But it's pretty minor. Like, still, oh, woo boy. Well, the nice thing, I've got maximum damage. Can't get any more damage than I already am. So that again makes this race quite enjoyable, because you can just smash things and it doesn't really affect you very much. Like, if I was in the McLaren MP4X, when I have no damage at all, pre-drafting, pre-slipstreaming. Oh, there we go. There's what I'm talking about. Losing it because of my grip's a little lost. Back to the McLaren MP4X. The top speed I'd hit on the Mulsanne straight is 436. After maximum damage, I'm down to about 419, 420 at the exact same spot. That's a pretty big drop. In this car, I might lose 2 or 3 kilometers an hour, but it's the grip. The grip does fall off, but still, it's just not that hard to keep on going as long as you want to in this car. Once you get the hang of this track, like, I do want to say that this was really hard for me my first couple of tries. Now, it's a joke. Like, I can have horrible accidents and it doesn't matter. Like, check this out. Boo-hoo! Nice drafting, side drafting there, regular drafting here. At a certain point here, we're going to do some back-to-back laps. There we go. That was a beautiful last corner. Full throttle, so let's just say, assume this was the same area there. You're full throttle through all of this. Let's see if I can take this without going off track. That's a lot of slipstreaming. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful slingshot. That's how I tagged him. Ooh, tagging the wall. It's fun. It's such a fun car. If you can get your hands on this car, it's well worth it. Ooh, hit him. There was an event called Circuit Breaker. Put a link up to that right now. Circuit Breaker is a recommended PR event So you can do it with less than all tier 3 upgrades that we usually see in a limited series or like a track day or a club day event. You generally need all level 3 upgrades. And recommended PR events, you just need what you need. So you should check that out. That event's already ran a couple of times. Now, I was trying to set up the slipstream with this guy and I ended up hitting him. So that's hurting me all the way down here. So I might get a little bit cheeky with him. Get some slipstream, give him a little smash for some side draft. And just watch. I mean, this is amazing what you can do in this car. So here we are, another slipstream. Oh, I didn't really get in a slipstream, but just look at this. This is ridiculous how I'm moving through traffic. Now watch this corner. Watch if it happens here. It wasn't that noticeable. We're going to talk about that in the future yet. I'll remember to talk about that. And oh, nuts! Another time. Yeah, so I'm a little out of practice because it's been quite a while. So my anticipation of where the bots are going to be is a little bit off. Okay, now let's get... Oh, I tagged him again. Trying to set up some nice slipstringing, and I keep on tagging. Well, let's go and drive on the pit road exit. You can actually drive on that. That's hilarious. But just look how much you can catch up. Like, it's just amazing. Cars like this, the AI just doesn't really plan for them very well because they're so amazing. Woo! Again, a tilt B saved me there. Okay, now watch this time. Watch this bot. Oh, never mind. I'm too far back. We'll get to it on another lap. Oh, that was close. There. Now you see that? Better anticipation, but I still gave him the pit maneuver. Oh, boy. Okay, this is really close. This could cause me trouble. I don't know if I should be doing this. My race line was much better. I was able to keep it pinned even though I had been slipstreaming. So that means I was heading into that corner with a little bit of extra speed. There, I'm overtaking 179 kilometers for first place. You must get first place in a race like this, or else the crew doesn't count, right? I have to get first place. It's not just the crew doesn't count. You lose percentage-wise on earnings. I did a video on that as well. I'll put that up. It actually shows you the percentage drop for finishing in second place versus first, and third and fourth and fifth. Holy cow, is that violent! Oh, I overtook that bot. I thought he'd be slowing down. At that point in the corner, instead, they sometimes go kamikaze, and he took me out. Now, that's really on me. I'm not blaming the game, because in real racing, you need to know you're clear. So, that's on me. We're going to watch this. That's a huge mistake, and you can see how long it takes me to recover. And it's not that bad. So just watch, though. Watch how bad or not so bad this is. So obviously I've stayed full throttle through all of this. Through the last corner, through the first corner, through all this. Some people do a lift point here. I prefer braking a little bit. It just helps my rhythm. But check it out. I'm already catching up. And my timer, really not that bad. Like, it's going to be a full timer by the time I get to the next lap. Now, when you make a major mistake, you don't want to make a second one. So be careful. Check this out. Full throttle from here until quite a ways. So there you go. I mean, it's really not that bad. Now, doing this race is like this car at Le Mans is amazing. Only car in the whole game that you can take the Mulsanne straight chicanes at just over 300 kilometers an hour. In fact, I made a special video that shows you only have 3 braking points when you're driving this car at Le Mans. No other car in the game can take the Mulsanne chicanes as fast. Not the McLaren MP4X, not the Porsche 919 Hybrid Evo. Now, the overall lap times are faster in those cars, but I tell you, it's a rush in this car. Now, the corner I just came out of, what I didn't get to show you, like it was here, but I just didn't get to point it out. Bots brake at the exit of that corner, which is bizarre. It shows you some of the limitations of assists, and this is a great car to learn no assist racing in because you're just on the brakes so little and it has such amazing grip. Well, this is lap 73, and I'm going to go to 250 kilometers and grind it to a halt, which will happen very quickly. This will represent 59 minutes of actual race time. So, if I wanted to go 1,000 kilometers, I go 4 hours. Now, I wouldn't do that unless it was 100% bonus fame day with the agent hired. I wouldn't do that on 20% bonus fame day. So the earnings would be really crazy. Okay, check it out. There we go. Time to grind it to a halt. It's bizarre that this worked out to exactly 150,000 fame. That's 2,542 fame per minute. And the R per minute's coming up. Here's the videos I talked about. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me.